Dope G with my hair. And well, this song just dropped and then it just spread like wildfire, man. We played this song like every day when it dropped, man. And we have the man in the building, Dope G.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm easy, man. I'm easy. So great to be here.
Yeah.
So great to have you.
Yeah.
So great to have a brother sing about girls' hair and not being judged about it.
It's not only girls' hair though.
Yeah, like
He does talk about a mohawk and
okay.
yeah, looking like a comboy.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
I was gonna say yours as well.
He was saying it was supposed to be his song. That's,
Yeah.
Young
Really?
Verbo was saying it was supposed to be his
No,
song.
it was never.
Yo, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, mad appreciated, man. Great to be here. Always a pleasure. You guys give the best interviews out at this station, man. So like I came here just letting loose. There's no shade. There's places you go and you're just like, oh gosh.
Yeah, we've heard those before,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Thank you for the props, Dope G.
Yeah. We ask everything.
So last year was phenomenal, man. Do you feel like you should have dropped my hair a little earlier in the year, for 2015?
Yes, actually, that was the plan. The time that it originally dropped was supposed to be the time that I had planned to drop a second single. But unfortunately, because of time, because of time, something came up that, so I couldn't drop it as early as I hoped I would. Yeah, so, but it's good, man. Like, it worked pretty well. I remember going somewhere and someone in the media asking me, saying, why'd you drop a song at the end of the year? Like, what if we decide that it does not cross over into next year? I was just like, whoa. I mean, like...
They told you that?
Yes, to my face.
Wow.
Yeah.
We decide.
Yeah, what if we decide? So I said,
What do you say after that?
like...
What's happened?
Yeah, I was speechless, man. I was just like, okay, you know what? Whatever, man. Whatever. I don't know. Like, it felt right. I felt like it needed to come out last year and not this year, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like paving way for something different, something else.
Yes.
So could you tell us what the next single is going to sound like?
I have no idea either. You see, the thing is, I thought my hair would just be like, psh, the song dropped like, oh, dude from Zone Fam, he dropped a song, yay, moving on. Yeah, but then like, the response has been so good and everybody's like, I can't wait to hear what you're going to address next. I'm like, do I address? Like, dude, I'm just trying to drop some bars, B. Yeah, but then they're like, so I think it's put a certain amount of pressure, and I like that because like it puts me in a mind frame which I had decided to say, okay, you know what, I'm getting older now, and if I'm going to continue making music in my 30s, I need to start preparing the people for the music that I will be making in my 30s. And I can't go out there just, mad respect to the dab or whatever, you know what I mean? But like, it doesn't feel natural to do such music anymore. So yeah, like, I love that, that side of me is actually being seen right now. So yeah.
Talking about 30s, man.
Yeah.
Are they like a stone's throw away or something?
How big is the stone? Depends on how big the stone is, man, and how powerful the arm that's throwing it. They're looming. They're looming. You know what I mean? Like you feel the pressure. Like they're pretty close, man. I'm not the youngest of people, mind you. We have been in the game since when did we first have? I think 2009 is when they started playing us on mainstream radio, but even like we could date back 3 years before that. We're still pushing, you know what I mean? People have been born, people you can have conversations with right now. You're like, dude, you were born when I made my first record. Yeah, so we're getting older, man. We're getting older, but we're embracing it though. Embracing it, yeah.
The other day I was listening to, was it your first mixtape, Talking My Ish? Was that your first?
Yes.
That was the first one, isn't it?
No, that was my second. Actually.
That was the second.
Yeah.
And I could tell there's like a lot of growth.
Yeah.
From that to here.
Oh, okay.
So I'd like to know, do you listen to your old stuff? Because you're talking about, the stuff that you used to rap about way back. You might not necessarily want to do that again.
Oh yeah, that's true though, because I took it ish.
Because it's crazy, man. That mixtape.
Yeah. I self-critique pretty hard, so I think it's tormenting to listen to old stuff. You know what I mean? Like stuff like TMS. I love TMS, but there's so many things we could have done differently. If you date back to that time, the people who used to follow the movement then, I know Fanatic would definitely stand by that.
Yeah.
We dropped mixtapes each week. Each member of Zone Fam was dropping a mixtape on the Friday of each week of October in that year. That was 2010. Yeah, and what would happen is when it's, say, Verbal's time to record, everybody stops what they're doing and, you're just there for him. Sometimes even if you're not really chipping in or whatever, just being there as moral support, he'll run the line by you. It's like, hey, dude, what do you think about this line? Like, nah. Then, come back like, yeah. I'm like, whoa, that's that fire. So, yeah, we did that. So, like, it was recorded in such a short space. I think we recorded TMS in a week. And, yeah, man, I think more work could have been done here and there. Yeah, but then there's some songs that I still vibe to right now, man. Like, I'll tell you. I have a couple favorites in there. Yeah.
Like, which one would you say was you?
Well, most of them actually are. But I love Dear Future. I feel like it speaks to me, like, even today, man. Like, I listen to those lyrics and I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? So models and actresses and, like...
And it's happening, isn't it?
Well, just saying, no. I don't live.
There's power in the tongue.
Yeah, but... yeah, man, like, I also love there's that joint that I did with J Rocks. It's called Merry Go. Yeah, Merry Go could have been the first time I was working with Dida Steez. Could have been, yeah. And he just spazzed out on the beat, man. I didn't even have to rap a single bar. What else? I'll mess around and mention the whole thing.
Freestyle was kind of crazy too.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to work with him on the track because we had to wrap up. So he just said, "Hey, bro, like I need to just come through and
do something."
Yeah, do something. So we did that like in our manager's bedroom actually, like just quick recording, and yeah, it killed it.
Okay. All right. So the video, Ravishing, was like, why does he have a lab coat in a salon? What's going on? What's the concept behind that?
Did you guys put this show up on the internet?
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus. Let me address this. Let me address this once and for all. What happened was I had a whole storyline. That's how come when you see the video starts, there's a lady who walks into the hair salon and she is pointed a certain direction. Now, where she is pointed is supposed to be the doctor's office, okay? And in there, the original storyline, I put a stethoscope on her head and, I like check her hair because like I'm supposed to be the hair doctor, right? And then I tell her she needs to cut her hair. And she does cut her hair. Now, the first cut of the video that I saw, all of that was portrayed in it. You know what I mean? But there were a few things that were missing because we needed to shoot a few more scenes. Now, after we shot those scenes and I saw the last cut of the video, I was there wilding out about, ooh, hey, this looked really good. This looked really good. I forgot about the storyline. So it was only when we had announced that we're about to drop the video even, then I realized, I'm like, wait, something is missing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it was too late to go back. So we said, you know what, we'll keep the people guessing, man. We'll keep the people guessing. So, like, I'm not pointing any fingers, you know what I mean? But then, like, that was the original concept. They had a whole storyline. Yeah, okay. And then, like, all those women in the hair salon, like, I was, just look like they were there to see the hair doctor. So, yeah.
Oh, hair doctor. Because I really was asking myself, I'm looking at the video, I'm like, how? What? What's going on? Like, which saloon does that? Like, what's going on? But it's good that you've said it.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the chance to finally address it. And that'll be my main point when I share the link for this interview. They're like, hey, this thing I was asked about.
Refer to the link.
Yeah.
It's nice that you clear it up. So, you're dropping an album.
Yes, I am.
And you're asking people to give you suggestions for a title.
That was just me attention seeking. I already.
But did you get any good suggestions from that though?
You see, the thing is, the fans sometimes, and it's something that most artists will know. You choose what it is that you want them to think about you as an artist. Yeah, so like right now, all they're thinking is, here's Mr. Self-Esteem Doctor who, you know what I mean, like hair this, hair that. So I had a lot of people saying my hair, and I'm like, look, dude, I won't sit down and craft a whole album. All right, I'll call this song Revlon. You know what I mean? Like, I won't sit there and talk about hair the whole album, guy. Yeah, and then there were some people, what was it? Yeah, but I mean, like, I didn't really find anything that, and I just didn't like the fact that everybody was making suggestions in English. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
saw it,
yeah. So you can have a title, and my title might not even be in English. Like, I already have something. Yeah, can't
tell
wait
us
to
what
share
that
it with
is?
the people. No.
Come on, man.
No.
Come on, Dope G.
No.
We
You
always
guys,
get
you guys will be the
exclusive.
first ones to find out, though.
Give us
Yeah.
a hint, though.
A hint. No, it's something close to my heart. Like, that's the closest I can get. Yeah, and it's not like an organ. You'd be like, oh, what is next to the heart? The lungs. The album is called Lungs. Do you feel the depth, bro? You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah. I'll definitely share it when it's time.
All right.
Yeah.
So is this like, what's the theme of this album though? What do you think for this?
Right now, man, like, it's my first album, so I really wanted to touch different areas altogether. You know what I mean? Like we sat down. We're like, hey, let's go with the whole African feel the whole way. I said, look, that's cool, but then I don't want to be enslaved. Like, I can't make any other type of, hip hop will be the core genre. Like, that much we know. But then, like, there's so many experiments that want to try out, and It's a bit of everything, really. All the influences that have made up the artist that is Dope G, everything will be touched on. Yeah.
Those influences would be.
My mother listened to a lot of 80s disco. Yeah, so when you listen to My Hair, for example, you hear the influence of 80s Afro disco. But then there was also that, like, yeah, like those joints. Yeah, so like I listened to a lot of that. I had an aunt who used to listen to, like, say, country music. And country music, man, like, those are like the telenovelas of music, because they'd always have a whole story, you know what I mean? Like, hey, the coward of the county, and they'll tell you about this dude, man. Like, you feel like you know this guy personally. Yeah, so there's those influences. Hip hop, of course, like, it's a huge part. Then there's been Afro beats. As you grow older, we've danced to it quite a bit, you know what I mean? So it has a special place in your heart as well. There's a bit of rumba here and there. So
Rumba.
yeah, I mean, like, that was a huge influence on my upbringing as well. So it might not necessarily be like a rumba song, but I mean, just like if I can get like one thing that I really love from rumba and put it on a song,
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. We're crafting a pretty strong album so far.
So that means the Zone Fam album is pushed even further away.
Not necessarily, man. Like, I mean, like, the whole Zone Fam is in one place right now. You know what I mean? So you never know what kind of work is, being put in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, yes, it seems you guys want to ask, and all three of you look like you want to ask me questions at once. Please,
No, I'm looking at messages coming through on WhatsApp. And someone constantly, his name, well, he won't give his name, but just refers to himself as Umuntu Mubantu. And he keeps coming back with the same question. Dope G, are you going to go back to Zone Fam? We need you back in Zone Fam.
back.
And then his other question is, Dope G, are you still in Zone Fam or what? Because I'm missing you guys. What's happening to Zone Fam?
Oh yeah, I never left. I think we just need to put that thing there. And the thing is, we're older. I keep going back to being older. Yeah, but
You've been thinking about it a lot, haven't you?
no, it's just it's reality, man. You know what I mean? Like, I always say, when we just started rapping, the only thing that we wanted to do was outdo rappers. You know what I mean? We just wanted to drop bars. We just wanted to, that's all we wanted to do. And then, like, you start getting older, and then you realize there's other things which come in. You have bills, you have rent, you have, you have to think about your future as well.
True.
Yeah, so we're a unit of, there's a number of people in Zone Fam. So, like, financially, I think to a certain extent, it's better when you're doing something solo. But then, like, where a movement is concerned, man, like, we know that we can go further as a group than we can go as individuals, and we do admit that. Like, every single time that we sit down, we talk, like, yeah, we do that, and we just want to maintain, man. Like, we want to keep giving you big projects. Like, yeah, we have pushed a few bars here and there. So, like, Zone Fam, we don't want to move backwards. Yeah, like, you don't want to. we still want to deliver a mama to Zambia if nobody does it before us. You know what I mean? And I know like the best chance we have as it is would be if we go as a collective. Yeah, and I mean I don't mean that as a country. I mean like us as Zone Fam members and stuff. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay, so for what's his name again? Umuntu Mubantu.
Umubantu.
Dope G is very much part of Zone Fam.
Yeah.
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 All right, so hey, remember we've got Dope G in the studio. If you want to talk to him, you could call us up 0955-997-997. Now, I talked to you last night on the phone, and you were in the studio.
Yeah.
Who were you working with last night?
I don't know if I should be revealing this.
Who were you working? I know, like there was just noise in the background. I'm just like,
That was
yo,
a noise, my brother. That was beautiful music in the background. The producer of what was playing in the back was Shomsi. That's all I'll tell you. Yeah, but what was made last night was beautiful. Yeah,
That's
I'll
all
tell
we're
you
gonna
that.
get. It's
We
just
got home
beautiful.
at like 2 a.m. I'm like, dude. Yeah, but it was worth it.
Yeah? Okay. So Shomsi is playing a major part in the album, is it?
The night before we got home at like right after midnight, we did a Steez studio. So like, yeah, we're working with everybody who's bringing something
Okay.
to the table. Yeah, we also passed through Fourth Profile. Yeah. Want to see what Reverb has, and you know he was a gifted dude as well, man. Yeah, he's on a come up, but you know I think he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. He'll stick around for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do we expect to see on the album?
Features wise, Zone Fam, you see Each and Never Remember. I haven't been trying to say this. Let me confirm a Roberto feature, man. Like we've got a pretty strong record, me
Okay.
and Roberto. Yeah, but then other than that, man, like we've been sending submissions to like all these different people. It'd be nice to get some international features as well, but it depends on time and whether or not these people bring something to the table. So if that fails, I mean, I still have faith in the talent that's in Zambia. We have so much talent. And you have to admit, like the past couple of years, we have had the most diverse years in Zambian music. Yeah, in that like people are making different genres altogether, you know what I mean? And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when did we have General Ozzy here? It was on Monday, isn't it?
On Monday.
We had him on Monday, and he talked about artists in the industry going through a lot of depression. Like, because the music business is just not in the right place. Like, you talked about people growing up, you've got rent, you have to put food on the table and all of that stuff. Did you ever go through a phase like that? A little bit of depression here and there, feeling like you don't want to do it anymore because it wasn't really, like, working for you or something?
I don't know, man. I don't even know where this question is coming from. Like, I don't understand.
I mean, you are part of the industry.
No, I'm playing, man. I'm playing. Like, I actually did mention it on that my diary song, man. Like, life just happens, man. And yeah, it wasn't necessarily just the industry. Like, there was also other personal things. But I guess I've seen a lot of people, like, it's not just in Zambia, but then the industry in general. You see, like, a lot of artists, there's some substance that they'll abuse or whatever. Like, it's a lot to handle. I know a lot of people will not speak about this, but then like, as soon as Young Verbal leaves the house, okay, so say he's out of the house for like 2 hours. In that 2 hours, you have to speak to at least, let's say, 8 strangers. Okay, and these are people who come up to you like they know you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't be rude to these people because you never know who might, where it might end up or whatever. But then there's times when you just want to be you know what I mean? Yeah,
Left alone.
exactly. Yeah, and sometimes it just becomes too much to handle. It's like everybody wants a piece. So you find you've got other artists who will be calling you for features. They'll be like all these parts of the industry, you know what I mean? Like, everybody wants a piece to benefit from, your hype or whatever. And you just don't know what's real and what's not at that point. Yeah, and so many people smile in your face, man. Like, yeah, and then, yeah.
Does it trickle down to family? Do people have their handouts to you? Because you're Dope G.
Yeah, and I mean, like, family, man. Like, you have people showing up that had no part whatsoever in your upbringing. And then, like, sometimes it's their kids who love it. Like, they'll see you on TV and like, and cousin, when And you get phone calls and like, hey, listen, there's Uncle Who and Uncle Who. Yeah, I'm the daughter, and you can't be rude to. And on top of that, this is family. You know what I mean? But it does come down to that. But I mean, you just have to. It's what you sign up for, man. It's what you sign up for. Yeah, I mean, you guys are in the public eye. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure these are things that you have seen before. You know, you have all these, like, you have groupies. There's also male groupies, ravishing. Don't look like.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, she's trying to act like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but I want to look at, your fellow musicians, in the industry. Do you get love from your fellow artists? Because I know many times there are times I've spoken to artists who feel they can't approach a certain artist because that artist said ABCD about, this artist, or there's a certain clique and whatnot. Do you feel there is now unity and love in the industry amongst artists?
To be completely honest with you, I feel that naturally as human beings, you want to see somebody succeed, but then as soon as you start seeing them as doing better than you or a threat to your brand, excuse me, that was not me crying. That was just me clearing my
like,
throat.
I'm about to piss off a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, there's certain people who just carry this aura, man. Like, you intimidate them just by being you. Or, like, you find that there's no... You feel like they just want to... There's some people who just want to use you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, I know, if I get this dude on a feature and, I don't know, things would turn out different. And I don't know, man. Like, it's just... There's some people who are cool, like any other work environment, man. Like, I have worked a real job before, and it was the same thing. Like, you work with all these strangers. You have to say hi to them every day. You have to have conversations with them every day, but then you don't really know these people. Like, you don't really feel like they're friends of yours or whatever. And you guys don't have to comment on that. I'm pretty sure your workmates are listening. So, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, there's some really cool people in the industry, and then there's some people that you just, I don't know, there's no relationship whatsoever. But, we meet and we say, what's up, man? We're colleagues. That's what we are.
All right. You spoke of talent, and I think you're one talented brother.
Appreciate
and moving
that.
from music to acting now. Viva is coming out soon.
Yes, ma'am.
How does that make you feel?
I'm a bit nervous. I might get disowned by my family, but
Wait, there's sex scenes in there, isn't it? Dope G is always giving the sex scenes, man. I don't understand why.
What scenes should we look
He
out
always
for?
has sex scenes, man.
Did you guys not see the trailer though? Did you guys not see the trailer?
Is that you in the boxes going up the window?
Wait, there's a couple of trailers which are out. I did have boxer scenes, but I don't know.
Okay, then it's fine.
Yeah, but we did some crazy things on this particular one, man. And you see, I did Love Games, and then this is my second acting project. Yeah. Okay, I actually feel like it's my third because, like, I was in Kaladosha's video acting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but on Love Games, I was pretty guarded, man. Like, my guard was pretty high. To me, it was just a bunch of lines that I needed to recite, and that was it. But then, like, on this particular one, like, there was emotions involved. It was a roller coaster, and like, this character was pretty far from who I am as a person, so I have to make the viewer believe that I'm actually like this. Yeah, and then I had some love interests or whatever, and like, I needed to actually look like I'm in love with these people. So like, it was quite tasking, man. It was quite tasking.
And before any of these three projects, had you done acting before?
In junior high, but it was like, it was something tiny, man. Like, I had this one teacher who believed in me and said, hey, you can do this or whatever. But then, like, it was corny. When you're younger, just like, hey.
He probably just wanted you to come back to the class.
but you love it now, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's only messed up because, like, now I'll see a movie and I'm like, you know what, that shot should have been like a little,
Really?
Yeah, the lighting here is off. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. But then, like, I love it. It's actually something that I'd love to do again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would actually go to school for it if I found the time for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're used to the sex scenes now.
There's no getting used, my brother. It's awkward because, like, this is the person who. All right, I'll say it like this: the person that I had shower scenes with. is my girlfriend's friend. And
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, it's
Oh, and your
pretty
friend?
awkward.
What did he? How did your friend feel about that? It's like you, man.
Oh wow.
Eish.
Awkward.
So
Viva is coming out. okay?
Yeah.
Real soon.
It's Viva. It's got the heat right now.
yeah.
So is this your favorite role? Like
So-
ever since you started, your favorite role?
Well,
You
I
think
don't have
this-
much of options to pick from. But
Let me just
yeah,
say this is the best one so far.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like it's a completely different character altogether. Yeah, I love the person that I played in Love Games, and it taught me something about myself as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then this character on Viva, I don't really know if there's anything to learn really, but I think it was pretty exciting, man. Like I tapped into emotions that I had tucked away way deep. Yeah, and I had to bring those out, and it was pretty dope, man.
Oh, so it's like for you to get into character, you have to probably think of something that happened to you personally.
Yeah, because they say if you want to show pain in your face, you go to a place where you really felt pain. Yeah. So I remember I had this scene where I was supposed to cry, and that it was just a really off day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get there, and they're like, "Hey, get into it." So I tried setting the mood. It's almost So I was setting the mood and playing some music to sort of take me back to and it just didn't happen. I was trying so hard to cry, and it just didn't happen. So yeah.
You have to do it another day, is it?
No. But then they say, you know what? The key to such a scene, right, is to make the viewer feel that way. So if you can actually act it out in such a way that the viewer will still feel like crying, then So there's other ways of expressing that emotion. Yeah.
All right. So Viva, man, tell us, when is it coming out?
9th of Feb. It's out. It's on channel 160. And it's nice that the light is on Zambia right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, when the sun shines, it doesn't just shine on one roof, man. So it's our time, man. People are watching. Let's put it out. Let's put out all this entertainment, man. It's that time for Zambia.
All
It
right.
is that time for Zambia. Yeah.
So we've got a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
K Bangs is gonna do the honors. That's gonna happen in a little bit. Stay tuned. It's Route 997. We always have surprises, Dope G.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
We're
Nice.
different, very, very different.
Stay tuned. We have Dope G. Send us a WhatsApp message on 0955-997-997. Want to ask him anything, he's ready to answer that. Also, you can call on the same line or go over to our Facebook page as Power FM Zambia. Stay tuned. It's Route 997. Dope G featuring Thugger is now called Tim.
Yeah.
On Dama Boutique, which probably is the last song you and him will ever have together.
Nonsense. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant no. No, you have to admit the man can rap, man. There's
No, he
no
can.
way that's the last song we're gonna be on together. Nah. I actually want to have him on my album, on Steph. Yeah, I want him to showcase that side of him now. So
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Call us up 0955-997-997 through the Power FM. Hello.
Hello.
Hey man, how you doing?
Hi, hi.
We're all right. Dope G's here.
Here's the feeling. Right after she said that. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was just tell you. I hope you want to start in Dura and
You hope he.
the cat of his is scratch like the one which package was all the time. So let him put up a good job and direct the price for this related food. I keep up with some of us.
You said you're tired of listening to what?
So this scratch that are in the Dunkai thing.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you like it? What's the problem with the song?
The Dunkai are in the truck.
The Kalindula tracks.
The Dunkai are in the truck. I'm tired of them. Let them put up a good album. Like the one in my hair. That song is not nice.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, too much. Dunkai are in the
It is definitely a different sound, but thank you so much for coming through. So there's someone saying he's kind of frustrated with Dunka Dunka.
What is this Dunka Kalindula? Where is this coming from?
Who's done that?
That's a good question. We need to find out. But hey, you could come through 0955-997-997. K-Bangs and Ravishing. You guys have a little something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guang, guang.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's used to that. Does movies.
All right, yeah.
Oh my word.
Okay, so yeah. What's the stupid thing that you've ever done?
Top of your head.
Aish.
What's the most stupid thing?
It's not radio friendly.
Look at it.
We ain't got enough
Young
time.
Verma was like, whoa.
We ain't got enough time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's not radio friendly. Maybe one day I'll show you. Buy the album. It'll be there.
Okay, all right. Where would you go in a time travel machine?
The past, bro. Like the future is too uncertain. The past is certain moments that I'd love to revisit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you cry when you watched Lion King for the first time as a child?
The first movie to ever make me cry was actually Neria.
Neria.
Lion King, yeah. Lion King, I was sad, but like I didn't cry.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Which celebrity would you like to get with?
Not describe not. You know Sanaa Lathan? That's a name, right?
Oh yeah. The lady from The Perfect Guy.
Yes. She's the perfect woman. That's what the name is.
Okay. All right. If you had to trade places with another artist, which for a day, which artist would it be?
That's worldwide or like
Worldwide.
woo. There's this French dude. He's actually Belgian. Stromae. I think he lives
yeah.
the coolest life on earth, bro. Like his music is amazing. But like on a more this is me changing the question. I think even I love Drake. Oh my goodness. Yes, Drake.
Drake. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever thought of playing a practical joke on one of your Zone Fam members and posting it online?
No, we respect each other more than that. We do things, but then like stuff just never goes online. Like we have videos and pictures of each other, which are the most like embarrassing. But then like we wouldn't put it up.
So even like pranking, like set up a prank for like one of the members, like let's prank this guy.
Pranking, yes, but it will stay within closed doors. There's no put it up on the internet. No.
It sounds like something Verbal would do, though.
Yeah. Like for real, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, if you were a biscuit, what biscuit would you be?
Romani creams.
All right.
Yeah. Chocolate.
Chocolate city.
Tesity.
All right, Ravishing. And if you were a politician, what nickname would you go by?
Politicians have nicknames?
Nah, just imagine you're a politician and you have to be given a nickname and you have to have one for yourself. What nickname would you go by?
Body.
My body.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay.
All right. What were your worst subjects in school?
I was pretty good in school actually. So what did I hate? The sciences didn't really sit too well with me, but they were okay though. Like
Okay.
yeah.
And if you could ask your future self, what question would it be?
There's a song called Dear Future that I did in 2010. It has all the questions. It's for free on the internet. Just Google G. Dear Future.
All right. And last one: Jeep SRT or Range Rover Sport?
Range, Papa. Hey,
All right. Yeah. That's what
there
we
we
have
go.
for you.
Manone personified.
So when this album likely to drop? We'd like to know.
I kept telling everybody April, and then I look at the time frame. Like recording wise, that can be done, but then also wanted to look at distribution and just a proper release and stuff. So let's say latest June maybe, but then like if April can happen, I am aiming for April. Yeah, I'm aiming for April, but latest June.
What can you tell us about the J-Rock's video, the cake? Because
You see-
I'm seeing pictures and I'm just like, I can't wait. Like, it's crazy. Like-
Okay, here's what I know. All right. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Yeah, but I actually we went to NXT together like the day Verbo arrived. Yeah, and we're trying to see, like, we're seeing the work that those dudes were putting in and stuff, and we say, hey, let's see the Cake video, but it's like they don't play it for even Jay himself, man.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like they were still working on it at the time. Yeah, but I know it's going to be crazy though, because like I know we worked with the NXT guys on Viva. Like every single day they'll talk about what they want to do to change the game and stuff. So Cake is that one video that they might start with. Yeah. So it's going to be major. That much I can promise you. Yeah.
Verbal said the same thing about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Word. Getting the words right out of his mouth.
Oh, so he never gets the word right?
No. It's not even like that. Get me slapped out here.
We have some messages on WhatsApp still coming through. It's 0955997997. What's good? I love this message. I'm going to go through the whole thing. It's long. What's good, Chromes and Ravishing? How you doing? I guess Dope has answered almost all my questions. I just wanted to say Zone Fam as a whole made me take my music seriously because I saw the guys do rap battles, push promos, and etc. Till now. It's an uplifting and inspiring journey. But we still want one more Zone Fam video though. Please fish Tim out of gospel music for one more joint. Laugh out loud, just kidding. My favorite Dope G verse is the verse on Roxa's Mongan in Kongole. Please ask him what his favorite verse is amongst all the songs he's been on.
Wow.
One more thing. Who is he dating though?
Yo.
Is it Bombshell?
Yo.
Kidding.
Yo.
But that would suit him. But she would suit him.
Would you see yourself dating Bombshell?
I had the biggest crush on her when we were in high school.
You know, in high school?
I didn't know her. I knew her friend. Her friend used to live close to mine. So how I ended up starting to speak to the friend in the first place was I passed, then I saw them standing there together. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to talk to that girl with the big hair. So, yeah. By the time we were going back, we found that Bombshell had left. So I ended up making friends with the other girl. Yeah, but... I'm playing. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, man. But then, like, I remember, like, I think that was 2007 or something. She threw, like, a big party and she invited me and Jay there. Like, it was major. Like, it was big for us, man. We didn't even know she knew our names, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but yeah, it's nice to see her in the game now. Again. So, yeah. Yeah. What was the other question? Sorry.
Your favorite verse on all the songs.
Ding, 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 ding.
Songs you have done, okay?
Ding, ding, ding. Who's that girl?
Yeah, that was yeah. Let's go there.
Favorite verse? With periods, man. Like I'd say I'd pick one from almost every time in my life, really. The time we were pushing mixtapes, J-Rox had a lot of mixtapes and it would feature like, the team on them. So like almost every single verse that I ever kicked, like from, there's a joint called Cockroach Killer. There's one called, oh Christ, I don't remember the song, but I remember the verse. Yeah, it's quite a lot, man. Like Business Foreign Exchange, I loved my Walking on the Moon verse, no matter what they say. I really loved those. Then from features, last year I really loved KB, My Diary. I thought that was pretty personal. I love personal joints like that. What else? Even stuff that's yet to come out, man. Like, I'm on a joint with B-Mac. I really, really loved the stuff that we scripted on that. So I can't pick one. It's like kids, man. Like every single verse is like a child. You go back and forth just to get it right. That's the same way that we were raised. Like you find the parents who come through and yeah.
Okay. So real quick, give us your top 5 favorite artists. I mean, rap artists in Z. Your top 5.
In Z.
Yes.
That's putting me on the spot a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start with this. There's this one dude that I had so much faith in, man. Like I actually thought like he would come right after like Zone Fam came out, like in that period, and we were waiting for this dude to come out, man. Like, okay, I don't know if everybody else felt the same, but there's a young cat from Kawata called Soja. Yeah, Soja to me has to be one of the most promising artists that Zambia's ever seen, man. Now, I don't know if he's still making music, but he was really, really good at what he was doing. I enjoy Bobby East. Like his music is pretty, like his thought process and his guts as well. My goodness, like you have to admire that kind of courage to say stuff like that on joints. That's 2, yeah. Chef 187, hands down, bruh, hands down. That's a really lyrical dude. Tim, Tim, definitely one of my favorite rappers out here. I won't even fake modesty here, bro. I'll put myself on that list.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I'm the biggest fan of Dope G that there is. And I get to hear most of his stuff before the rest of you. So, hey, perks, baby, perks. Yeah.
Yo, Dope G, thanks a lot for joining us today.
Great to be here, man. You guys are amazing, man. You guys are amazing.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Looking forward to all the work that's coming out this year.
Most def. Looking forward to sharing it with you guys, man. You know, you guys always get the inside scoop and everything that's going on. I mean, Chromes, I've discussed projects with you that I haven't even started working on, bro. Yes. So, yeah, we're just praying that everything comes together this year, man. For the people, please support in any way that you can. Buy CDs, buy ringtones, cola ringback tones, every single thing, every single way. Just empower your artists and we'll definitely keep representing you.
All right.
Yes, what's up?
We've been talking to Dope G. Stay tuned. It's Route 997 on Power FM.